What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? The old Coot here, coming at you with another exciting video. Are you looking for a little extra pep in your step, maybe a little confidence booster to attract the opposite sex? Aha! There is a solution, because if only someone would have invented something that would attract the opposite sex, guess what? They did. That's what this company is, A Romance. They have a version for men to wear to attract women, and then they have a version for women to wear that will attract men. This happens to be the men's version. So this is what a man would wear to attract a woman. And basically, this is the box, the packaging, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It kind of has that, old school turn of the century kind of vibe to it. Very classic, timeless, if that's what you want to call it. That's what the box looks like. And then basically the product inside is a little roll-on tube. So to keep things short, sweet, and simple, there are different scents, right? There's like 5 main ones, but there are different scents that you can kind of optimize your women attract. Like if you're a guy and you're trying to attract a woman, there's different scents that might work. And what this company did was they used a powder kind of a scent and also like a leather kind of a scent. That's what I'm picking up. And then there's some little subtleties here and there that I can't quite wrap my nose around, but it does smell good. It's like I would still wear like whatever your regular cologne is in addition to this. So this is what you would wear to kind of attract the women. And if you don't want to attract women that day, then just don't wear it. But if you do, then keep wearing it. Anyways, it does go on like kind of like a little oil, like a little oily, like a mineral oil. So be aware of that. So when you apply it, what I would do is I would either apply it to the wrist, or I would apply it to the collarbone, or maybe apply it to your wrist and then rub it on your collarbone, or apply it on your collarbone and rub it on the wrist. You kind of get the idea. And then wait a few minutes, right? Let it absorb into the skin. Make sure that it's completely dry before you put your shirt on or your tank top or whatever you're going to wear, your undershirt, dress shirt, whatever the case may be. But basically, keep that in mind, is you do want to wear this in addition to whatever cologne you're going to be wearing. If you're a cologne snob and you want to go ahead and do that, or if you're a woman, wear your parfum and then put this on as well, just so you can kind of get your womanly unique scent that's unique to you, mixed with the pheromone, mixed with the perfume. You get the idea. So how does this all work? Basically, it works off of pheromones, right? Which are like subliminal signals to the opposite sex to be attracted to you. Sometimes you could be talking to someone and you don't get it. You're like, why am I attracted to this person? You can't figure it out. Odds are that person is putting off pheromones that you are attracted to. So that's probably what's going on there. And then here you go. There's the instructions. Apply as needed. It is a roll-on, as you can see right there. It doesn't leak or spill, which is kind of nice. And then basically when you're done with it, you just put the cap back on and you're golden. There are the pheromones that are in here, right? If you want to go ahead and take your screenshot of what's actually going on in there. Generous size bottle, by the way. This happens to be 0.33 ounces or 10 milliliters. This will last you a while, a long, long while. And one other tip or trick that I'll tell you, see, that's how it goes on. It basically goes on like kind of like an oil. One other tip or trick I will tell you is that less is more. So don't overdo this. Like if you're a woman or you're a man and you're thinking like, okay, the more I put on, the more women I'm going to get. No, it doesn't work that way. One roll or one swipe is pretty much all you need. Less is more. Even though the label might say apply as needed, I say like, there you go, right? Apply as needed, may stain some clothing. I would just do one little roll and you're good to go. Like that's enough. And just, like I said, just rub it in, make sure it's in there, make sure it's like dry to the touch to the skin or whatever. It should feel kind of like a satiny kind of feeling, like after you've rubbed it in a little bit, right? It should feel kind of like a satiny kind of a vibe. And then you can go ahead and put your shirt on. Like wait a couple minutes and then put your shirt on. You kind of get the idea. Undergarments, whatever the case may be. Anyways, with that being said, what does it smell like? This version, right, that is to be worn by men, to be used to attract women, this kind of smells like, it's very subtle, very, very subtle, but it has a kind of powder smell to it, right? Think like 1960s hair salon, like very mild version of that. And it also has some leather notes, right? Leather, like smells like leather. There are 5 scents, just quick little lesson here. There's leather, powder, there's detergent. Detergent is like most men's like shampoos and most men's aftershave cologne. You kind of get the idea. Then there's sandalwood, which is kind of oceany, beachy, that kind of a vibe. And then the 4th one is like a fruit, right? So strawberries, cucumber, melon, that kind of vibe. Those are the 5 main ones, and then anything in between, there's mixing and matching. You kind of get the idea. Anyways, if you do like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button down there below. I will put a link to this in the description. I'll also put a link to the women's version, so you can check that out. Very good product. I believe you're getting a lot of best bang for the buck here. Right? Take that literally with a grain of salt, however you want to interpret that, whatever you want to do. Basically, high quality, low price, and it works efficiently. So I think you're getting your money's worth is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, with that being said, as mentioned, there will be a link to this down below in the description. Make sure to check that out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you all on the next exciting video.